Good afternoon and welcome. Welcome indeed, yes, to a Friday edition of the Mark Moses Show podcast. As we're always broadcasting from the Anidjar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Take back control of your life. Call them today. Yes, 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. It's Anidjar and Levine Accident Attorneys. And if you're just waking up from a coma, yes, the news happened around 11 a.m. Eastern time this morning. LeBron James has announced his team for next season. It's not the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's not the Miami Heat. It's not back to the LA Lakers. No. It is to the Philadelphia 76ers. ESPN is the first to report on this 2-year deal worth $8 million. LeBron James is going to join the 76ers. So your big team now is going to be Jaylen Brown, Edgecombe, Maxey, Joel Embiid, if you could stay healthy, and the king, LeBron James. A super team. Remember, we had that story a couple days ago where there's the rumors of Adam Silver where he's telling LeBron, come on, make your decision so we can figure out this TV schedule for this upcoming season. Well, now Adam Silver can make his upcoming season possible from a TV standpoint. LeBron James, 76ers. Shocker. It is a shocker. We've waited a couple weeks for this. We knew after the World Cup, right before training camp's going to start for the NFL, LeBron had an opening. And it appears he went with the Friday news dump. He went with a move that no one would have thought could have happened a couple weeks ago. And I'm just going to go over this real quick, then I'll give you my reaction. Just remember, Giannis Antetokounmpo wanted out of Milwaukee, and there were multiple teams that were going after him, including the Boston Celtics. The Celtics decided, we want Giannis. And they put a trade package together, including their superstar, Finals MVP, Jaylen Brown. They said, hey, we'll give you Brown. We'll give you assets. We want Giannis. Well, it fell through. Milwaukee took the deal that Miami offered, which was better. And Giannis went there to Miami. He took his talents to South Beach. And then Boston's like, uh-oh, now cat's out of the bag. Now what's going to happen? Well, it appears Jaylen Brown's like, I don't want to play here anymore. And then you're like, all right, for a couple days there, where's Jaylen Brown going to go? So these are all the dominoes that led to this afternoon. And it appeared Philadelphia somehow had a move in place. We'll give you Paul George. We'll give you some small assets, like a draft pick, and give us Jaylen Brown. I don't think Philadelphia thought that was actually going to work. And Boston made the panic move and gave up Jaylen Brown for that, for nothing. And I've been yelling for the last couple of weeks, Boston should have just chilled out and gotten a better deal, and you ship his ass out west and get him away from the Eastern Conference. Remember, Philadelphia beat the Boston Celtics in round 1 of the NBA playoffs. The 7 beat the 2 seed. Shocker. And then what does Boston do? They panic, and they give one of their best 2 players to the team that just beat them in the playoffs. Huh? What are you doing? And then today happens, where if you look at this, Philadelphia, give their front office all the credit in the world. They somehow made a washed-up Paul George, got rid of him, and turned that into, in the last couple weeks, turned that into Jaylen Brown, top 10 player in the NBA, Finals MVP, All-Star, and LeBron James on the cheap. Brown's going to get paid. James doesn't care. He's a billionaire anyway. 2-year deal, $8 million. So you made, I'm not kidding around when I say this, you made the corpse of Paul George into Jaylen Brown in his prime and LeBron James, who's still a top 15 player in the NBA. And now the East might go through the Philadelphia 76ers. If everything can stay healthy. Can Joel Embiid stay healthy? Can Brown stay healthy? Can LeBron stay healthy? All these things are going to be question marks. But if you're Adam Silver, you're thinking, yeah. The Knicks won the title. We had the best NBA ratings for a finals since Jordan the Bulls in 98. And now we're going to add this super team in the East. And Giannis is in Miami. This is great. Eastern time zone is back. Contenders are back in the Eastern Conference. If you are the Sixers, hey, why not? What do you got to lose? Now, me personally, my reaction, it's a shocking move. I think it's a great move for Philadelphia where you got nothing to lose. Do I think it's going to work long term? No, I don't. Because those question marks. I don't believe in Embiid to stay healthy. LeBron's in his 40s. Brown, we got to see if he could gel with this. And my buddy Eric said it best here at work. I'll quote him. There's only one ball. One ball. Remember, the Miami Heat, when they got LeBron, Wade, and Bosh, they got to the finals, but they didn't win. They needed a year to figure out whose role was what. Then they started gelling. But you're LeBron, you're 42, whatever he is. You have to make this gel in a couple weeks, and then you got to get ready for the spring. It's great if you're an executive in the NBA. It's great. This is awesome. You're the commissioner. This is awesome. New York's great. Miami's great. Boston will still be good. Philadelphia looks like a super team. This is great for the NBA. My question is, moving forward, if you're a GM in the NBA, you have no excuse moving forward. None. Well, maybe if the ping pong balls go right and, maybe, no. It's just like college football where I said, no. You don't get 4 years to rebuild it in your image. No. NIL transfer portal, you get 1 or 2 years. Same thing with the NBA. If you're a front office, you got no excuse. You could have traded for Jaylen Brown. The Sixers got him for nothing. You have no excuse moving forward. LeBron saw that your team was being put together in the right way, like Philadelphia. All right, I'll jump on your ship. Let's go. Let's see this happen. LeBron could have gotten a bigger contract. He could have gotten a max deal, but he said, no, I'll sacrifice it. I'm going to jump on Philly's ship, and let's go win an NBA title. He's at 4. He signed the 2-year deal. He wants to get to 6 like Jordan. Am I a hater? Yes. Is this going to be a big story for the NBA? And will the Sixers be on every single possible time to be on national TV? Yes, right? But I don't cover the Sixers. I cover the Magic, right? And going into last year, it's like everything goes their way. They should be a top 4 seed and get to a deep playoff run. Now with these other teams stacking up, Orlando goes down, and maybe you're a play-in team. Maybe you're 7 or 8. They were that last year. Even if they're completely healthy, do you feel like the Magic are good enough to beat Philadelphia, Miami, New York, Boston? No, I don't. This is crazy. Other teams got better, and you just stood there. Oh, well, we're just going to run it back. Well, Philadelphia didn't think that way. Miami didn't think that way. Fascinating. Just LeBron James, Friday News Dump. It's great for the NBA. It's great for the Eastern Conference. But a team I cover like the Magic, not so much. What are your thoughts? Leave the comments on it, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the Mark Moses Show. Have a great weekend. We're going to talk more football moving forward. And don't forget, follow me for all my SEC Media Days coverage from the past couple of days. Have a great weekend. I'll see you around Monday here on the Mark Moses Show.